Lights out. Yo, the devil wanna take my soul. Oh my God, I really wanna take control. They want my people as a whole. You think we gonna let y'all niggas take us now?
Peace, everybody. Welcome back to All Viral Access Media. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. And please click that bell for more notifications, family. Now, we got Eminem with the interview with Sway. I can't wait for part 2. It was very interesting on how he felt. You know, he was definitely, you know, basically he's opening up and starting to spill his truths, because we rarely get an interview from Eminem. Like, it's, you know, it's pretty much very rare in the past decade, you dig? So he was basically you know, talking about how he felt, you know, the different stages when he was doing his albums, like Encore, Relapse, Recovery, Revival, and then, you know, Kamikaze, you dig? In those albums, where one album he felt he was basically like changing voices, and you know, he basically, you know, like the relapse and all that shit, so it made him feel like, you know, he couldn't have done better. So basically each album that he done, it made him get a little bit better, because when he went back to those albums, he feel like, nah, where was I at mentally? Like, he was in another different space mentally. So his albums is basically stepping stones to make him become a little bit better, or a little bit more focused. You know, he cares about what people say, then again he don't, but he's very in tune to a lot of media outlets on YouTube and social media that, I guess, critiques what a lot of rappers do, but specifically him. You know, so he takes a lot of things in consideration, but he is M, and he felt that being angry or intense about a certain situation, about him being critiqued, or his music, and like, quote unquote, if he fell off or he's not the same, blah blah, he takes that bitterness of it, and it actually makes him happy, because if he will go into the booth and basically destroy. So now he feels like, in this day and age of media now, since everybody want to critique and then talk about me basically, so now I have the right to talk about you too, because everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Now the MGK thing, now I'm starting to understand fully why he said what he said about MGK, and I could honestly say I feel him on that, you know, because he could have literally took it elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I think other rappers would have took that shit elsewhere, because he basically said he went on a press run. MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, basically was talking about Hailie, like her getting fucked, all types of crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying? So basically he was doing that shit from like some years ago. So, and he didn't even respond. But like he said, the reason why he responded, he said it was more petty than the seriousness of him talking about Hailie, as she's a fucking baby, talking all this crazy shit about her. Now, any other rapper, I think it would have been on site, it would have been a problem. So maybe Machine Gun Kelly was doing that as to get attention, but talking about somebody else's kid, unless you really want that smoke, if you really want that smoke, family, then evidently a motherfucker's gonna say what they want to say. But talking about somebody's child is real fucked up. Now, they didn't go into the Joe Buttons, but part 2 is definitely going to lead into the Joe Buttons, so I really want to know his response to that, because Joe Budden said some things about when he first came there. Basically, he signed rappers but didn't know how to basically be a business part. He's an artist signing an artist. It's almost bad for business unless you have a business model behind it, or somebody else that could take control of the business part. And Eminem, basically, he wasn't really backing them like that. No features, nothing. They just sending them all his beats and stuff like that. So it's pretty crazy. So I'm definitely listening. I'm definitely being in tune to see what M is gonna say about Joe Budden. And lastly, is Joe Budden gonna rhyme? Is he gonna say anything? He did say, and I conclude with this. He said, if you go into the booth and you respond, if it has nothing to do with you capitalizing off that song or like an album, you know what I mean, then I will get out of my bed and get at you because I've been waiting for this. So is M gonna go into the booth and really respond? Or is part two of him discussing the Joe Budden part will make Joe Budden go into the booth? Because we don't know what he said in this interview. So what Shady is gonna say now can basically be the tipping scale. Would he do it? Would he go into the booth and respond to M? Or he won't? So if that being said, hey, this is all Viral Access Media family. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And please click that bell for more notifications. And again, this is my backup channel. So please subscribe when you get to this video. I appreciate y'all. You already know what it is. And I'm out this motherfucker. Peace. Viral Access Media.